What's been going on, Gangers Galaxy? This is OxBATz here, and this is actually my first upload into Gangers Galaxy, so I really hope you guys enjoy it. I upload material into my channel every other day, which means every 2 days is a new match. And I'm having a guest narration spree this week. I guess this week, and I don't know, by the time this video gets up, I don't know when it's gonna be. But I actually have a guest narration spree, and it's gonna be awesome. I lead off with Deoxys Speed, get expects Ice Beam, and that is gonna be a one-to-one shot Hydreigon's ass. And you're gonna see in this game that this Deoxys Speed actually does some work. So in comes Jirachi, and I'm fearing like a Calm Mind Jirachi. So I'm gonna switch in Whirlpool just to take whatever it is, maybe like a Calm Mind fodder or something. And knowing that he go for the Toxic, it has me. I'm like, okay, it has to be a defensive set. So I go for the Trick just to cripple it. And I give him the choice specs, but this turn turns out to his favor because he actually went for the Psychic this turn. So it's like, oh shit, I just give him the specs. So if I didn't have given him the specs, it would have done a lot like less. So I'm gonna get her by potion, but oh fuck, what's this? Okay, whatever. I switch out into Blapua. Holy crap, it's a freaking leaf lamp. So whatever. He goes for the Psychic. I resist that, and I'm going to like scare him away and set up the rocks in the switch into Mew. And I was just like, yeah, I just found out this dude has like 3 Pokemon that have 100 in each stat, which is Mew, Celebi, and Jirachi have 100 in every stat, so you really don't know what to expect from that. And I'm gonna make a team out of like Jirachi, Shaman, Mew. I'm gonna make a team about that, but that's gonna be later. He's gonna go for the Aura Sphere, and I'm gonna go for the Volt Switch because I sponged that Aura Sphere like a champ. So Whirlpool is doing some work, gets the like, oh shit, what is it? The Volt Switch, and I'm gonna switch out into Pillow. He goes for the Aura Sphere. Right now, I think he's like locked into it, but I don't really know because he had like leftovers. So yeah, that was really stupid to say because yeah, he had leftovers. So pardon me if I sometimes act in like a stupid manner. It's because like, yeah, I'm like that. So he goes for the Ice Beam, which revealed that he actually carries the Ice Beam. And I was like, oh shit, this thing carries the Ice Beam, which means I can't switch into Gliscor. So I'm just gonna try to Leech Seed it because I actually get I'm Prankster and all that shit. So he goes for the Ice Beam, obviously gonna take me out. Well, not obviously, because yeah, he got a freaking crit just to test my luck. Like this freaking week, I've been getting hacked out in every single match. But yeah, it's Pokemon, it happens. So he goes for the Ice Beam, and now he knows Ice Beam is not gonna do any damage to me. So he actually goes for that Aura Sphere, which has me thinking he does not carry the Psychic. Because if he did carry the Psychic, he would have gone for the Psychic. So he doesn't carry it, which means he carries other 2 moves, which I think are Calm Mind, because since Aura Sphere and Ice Beam are 2 offensive attacks, and they give a lot of coverage, I'm thinking it's a Calm Minder. But still, a Calm Minder without stab is not the same. So I'll go for the Volt Switch, hoping to get a kill into this freaking Mew. But like, he's arrived with like negative 69 HP, which is something ridiculous like that. And I switch into Bats, predicting the Aura Sphere. This was a really risky match because a really risky move because he could have easily gone for the Ice Beam, predicting me to switch out because my poison damage was actually gonna rack up into Rotom. But I actually make a good play and switch out into this, predicting him to go for the Aura Sphere. And since my Volt Switch didn't kill, the Leech Seed was going to be enough to kill it, which was good. In comes Celebi, and I don't know what kind of Celebi this is. Like, then again, I don't know what kind of Pokemon it's going to bring because these 3 Pokemon like Mew, Celebi, and Jirachi have an immense move pool, and holy shit, good move pool. They have like 100 in each stat and the move pool of a god, I think. So you don't know what to expect from any of them. But from the beginning, I know this was a Toxic and a defensive one, so I'm gonna try and set up as I think I did. So he goes for the Psychic, stab Psychic, and let's see how much it does. It does around 40%. I go for the +2 Ice Fang, and look at how much. It's ridiculous. I did like less than him, but luckily for me, I get the Freeze Axe. What? Like what? What are you gonna say? It's freaking Pokemon, man, and whatever. I got it on a Celebi. Yeah, Celebi has Natural Cure, which like is like stupid. He's gonna like thaw out next turn. Gets up a second psychic, and I go for the Swords Dance. So we're like, oh shit. I'm like stupid because I fucking forgot he got Natural Cure. Like, dude, can you get any more stupider? Like, dude, it's a Celebi. What the fuck? Is he gonna have Intimidate? No, man. He's gonna have like Natural Cure. So I switch up after my stupidity, and I go into Whirlpool. Whirlpool can sponge, but yeah, he's not gonna sponge this psychic because yeah, he's really frail at this stage. So I'm gonna switch in Fast 5 just to get, because I have a free switch into it. And I'm not going to go for the Shadow Ball because Ice Beam actually has 15 more hit point damage. It's 95 base, and Shadow Ball actually is 80. So I go for the Ice Beam because it was going to do a lot, and it doesn't kill. But he actually goes for the Shadow Ball, and it doesn't kill, which means that this Celebi had no special attack EVs invested whatsoever, because Deoxys Speed's defense, it's freaking stupid. It's like none. It's like 50 or something like that. So I'm gonna switch out predicting like Toxic, because yeah, whatever. And he actually goes for the Toxic and was like, holy fuck, yeah, yeah, dude, I'm like Nostradamus or something like that, because I'm predicting like a boss. And he's gonna go switch out into Miniscore, but actually I didn't predict that switch, and that's why I projected, just to get like Poison Heal and stuff. If I would have gone for the Swords Dance, this match would have been so much different. But he gets his Toxic Orb activated. I go for the Ice Fang, and it doesn't do anything, which was really unfortunate. He goes for the Ice Fang, and it's gonna take me out. I'm taking that his Gliscor is max attack, but mine's actually not max attack. I think it's max speed or something like that. I don't really know. I'm gonna switch into Fast 5, and I know he's not gonna want to take an Ice Beam, so he's gonna switch out. And I'm guessing it's into his Jirachi, which can sponge it really well. And since it's a defensive support one, he is gonna really sponge it like a freaking champ. Look at that, boom, like 15% tops. So I switch out because I don't want him to do anything to me, and I predicted Toxic again. Basically go for the Cosmic Power, but luckily for me, I switched into Ferrothorn, because every time I switch into Ferrothorn when he has the Jirachi, he switches out. Oh, he's awesome. I go for the Leech Seed because maybe he didn't want this Leech Seeded. He didn't want Jirachi Leech Seeded, so I go for the Leech Seed on a Crocodile switch, and I hit, and this Crocodile is going to be in a whole lot of pain right now because he's a physical attacker. I'm a defensive wall, and look at this. I love these plays. He goes for the +4 Fire Fang, does around 50% damage, and I get the Iron Barbs up, and I get the Rocky Helmet because this thing is Rocky Helmet. And it's gonna be in the range with one Gyro Ball to take that Crocodile up. Now, where have you seen that? Like Ferrothorns don't take out pokes. Actually, they do. But yeah, it's in comes this. But I'm thinking like if I can get Leech Seed into that Gliscor, I'm gonna cripple his Poison Heal, which is gonna help me out in the long run. So I think I would have lived, but I actually do end up living with 31 HP, which is epic, and I get the Leech Seed up. Luckily I didn't miss. If not, I would have like, holy shit, thrown out the DS out the front door. And yeah, he goes for the second Earthquake, and that Earthquake is gonna take me out because yeah, 31 HP, what the fuck. And a Poison Heal, yeah, and whatever. Now I'm switching into Fast 5. I know I have a stretch because I was debating to go for the Ice Beam, but since I'm locked into it, I might as well go for a move that hits both of his Pokemon. So I went for the Shadow Ball, and I took it out with one hit, which was awesome. I was debating if that was gonna happen, but luckily it did. Then I'm gonna go for the Shadow Ball into Jirachi, and Jirachi is gonna take a decent chunk out of his HP, and he's gonna take him out with a Psychic. Luckily for me, I have left Omega, and Omega is gonna go for the Mag Punch. And I don't care if I'm getting ahead because I wanted to say some stuff. Nice game. Blue Dalf, I think. Make sure to check him out, and make sure to go to my channel, which links will be down there in the description. And keep supporting this Gengar's Galaxy channel. It's really awesome. I really like your battles. So yeah, peace out, YouTube.